Ooh, it's your boy Ryan the Dreamer, and welcome to another part of the Sims 4 After the Bachelor series. I don't know why I said series. It's your boy. Wait, subscribe to me on Poor. I'm still shook that this is the morning after. This is the morning after the improv wedding. Emily still just, needs only for the man to breathe on her, to take her where she's trying to go. She's on some Britney Spears right now. And I think that this is really exciting. Do you understand the restraint that I had to use on myself to not have them charge for a baby? She's about to freeze darn near to death. Let's put a daggone thermostat up in this house because we don't want that to happen. It took everything in me to say, no, don't try for a baby. We're not going to do that just yet. Let's hold off on that. If it's an accidental pregnancy, okay, because they're married, they can woohoo. It's what they can do. I don't necessarily want to make this the thing that I do on purpose, though, because they're trying to go for their careers. This is the first time they're doing this. They did not do it last night, because I couldn't trust myself to not do try for a baby. So let's this is historical. This is monumental. I tried to sometimes scoot away while the Sims are doing their due, but we just have to witness this. A moment of silence, please. Amen and amen. Wow. I'm just completely the words escape me. You are not taking birth control. What is this? I do want to go in and change her clothes. I feel like it's time for her to do something a little bit different. She's feeling herself. Something so freaking fierce. My goodness. Oh, I put the thermostat and I did not turn it on though. Let's set it to warmer. She has a lot. Whenever she meets Ken again, whenever they make up or whatever, or she just appears on his doorstep or what have you, there's going to be a lot that is discussed. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, well listen, I'm going to go ahead and just input the part that I recorded about Violet and Holden and their little thing. I'm not sure how long that's going to be, so this might end up being a shorter part, but I've no freaking words about this. I'm just so excited. So yeah, I'm going to put in the little update about Violet and Holden, and then we're going to go on from there. So, Violet, we're getting there. We have 3 days left on this girl's depression. When I tell you we should throw a party to celebrate the end of her depression, we really should, because she's pissing me the frick off. Holden here. I want to spend some time with Holden a little bit. Oh my gosh, Violet, get over it. I made a couple changes to Thiago Benitez. I made him look Hispanic because Benitez is a Hispanic, type of last name to me. And so I gave his skin a little bit of melanin. I changed his eye color just a little bit, messed around with his cheekbones. And so I think he looks nice. He looks more closer to what I would like for someone to look like, put it that way. And one more thing about Violet, I forget to tell you this. So as you can just see, I cheated. So her little time with Thiago went really, really well. He went in. Even the bar is still up here. I'm so bad at cheating and doing things behind the scenes. Thiago put in a good word, at her work or whatever, and got her immediately promoted to a level 4 in the arts critic career, which means she is automatically a snooty pundit. Snooty pundit. So that's really, really fun and exciting for her. She feels really, really happy. So her and Thiago are going to be spending some more time together, probably. Just trying to strengthen that relationship. She has a connection. She wants to make sure that it's strong and that he can continue to help her out whenever the time comes. But she doesn't want to rely completely on him. She's just trying to keep that in her back pocket in case she needs a little boost. Violet is more than capable of doing this crap herself. But if you can get somebody's help, by all means, take somebody's daggone help. Now we wait until Holden gets home, and then we can start talking about him. This is the beach that I always go to in Sulani because it is the only beach as far as I'm concerned. That other beach, I go there and it's like, I've tried to go there when I'm recording and it's just all bad. I've never not one done any, what? I've never not one time recorded anything there that I could keep. It's just all been bad. So here's Holden, he's out here. I feel like he's had a lot on his mind, and I feel like Holden is a lot more delicate, a lot more intricate than we have cared to notice. I feel like, he fell into this career because he got kicked out of the house. Not okay, and this is damning information. I feel like he fell into his career because he got kicked out of the competition. He was playing video games. Somebody said, "Hey, maybe you should do this," and he just kind of went along with it. It's not something that he himself is passionate in, and this okay performance, I feel like, shows that. Even though he's 3 levels in, he's still kind of new to it. But I just feel like that's not quite where he wants to be. Honestly, I feel like Holden does not know what he wants. He does not know who he is himself. And I think he actually feels like crippling loneliness, even though he's living with Violet. He like motivated her to go out and do her own thing, but he hasn't taken the time to figure out like who he is or what he wants, which is scary because I mean, totally, that's hi, that's me. All that monologue I did, that was about myself. One thing I kind of want to do with Holden is the same thing I'm doing for me, is to go on a solo vacation. I want to take him somewhere, either of course to Dorado or to Granite Falls, but just somewhere that he can just do things himself, and I don't know, maybe learn something about him that he wants to pursue or something. I don't know. He just strikes me as a very delicate little flower that I've just been sleeping on. And if you watch the Bachelor Challenge, I did not have any time for Holden, but now I'm carving out time for Holden. I'm carving out a whole clock for Holden. So I'm excited to kind of go along with this and see what he's doing and everything, and what he finds for himself. Hopefully that's in my wildest dreams what I would like to happen for me. But while he's sleeping on this thing, we're going to just go ahead and have him get started. He's just not feeling good about this job. He doesn't like to be okay in his performance. He wants to do great. He wants to do something that he's excited about. So we're going to have him finish relaxing. We're just going to cut his relaxation short. He's just going to go ahead and quit his job. He's going to call it quits on the job. Well, I thought that we were, but we aren't. Okay, now we're going to have him quit his job now that he's up here. Just thinking about his job just makes him just upset. And I'm sorry. I'm right there with you. I'm weak. He's laughing on the phone while he's breaking up with him. Yes. He's quit. He's quit Rainy Day Entertainment. He's no longer there. And he already feels just immensely better. That's a dream. That is a dream that he's living right now. Well, we're going to head on home, because we've done our little do with him. And again, we see Moana, we see you, Maui. So Holden, I've not yet placed him into a career. I have, though, got him this robotic station. I was going through the careers and everything, and, obviously he doesn't have to have a job. He could just sell something. He could become like a gardener and just sell his creations or whatever. But I see Holden being handsy. Like, I really see him crafting in some way. So I thought, if not this, maybe he could be a freelance crafter, that came with eco living. I just kind of see that for him, and I don't freaking know why. Oh, Violet's off to work and her little promotion. That's nice. So that's what I see for him, and I love that he is inexplicably in his swimming trunks while he's out here tinkering with robotic stuff. And what I am going to try to do for him is not get tied down. So if I feel like, if he joins a career and I feel like maybe this is not quite it for him, then I can change it, and it would be just, we'll find something else that he might be good at. What is this? Oh, he just hurt himself. That's all that is. But definitely before he gets like sold, or before he starts to not get sold like he's a slave or anything, and he gets sold on like an idea of what he wants to do. Before that, I do want to do this little solo vacation thing idea that I had for him. Before he starts, just I guess to clear his mind, to really take some time and think, and give himself the freedom just to try out different things and whatnot. I think I wanted Emily to be focused on her studies. I didn't really want her to go ahead and get married and find somebody like that, but things happen, and the Romance Festival is a place where things happen. But Holden, I feel like he's in a really good place where he can just focus on his career and stuff, and if love happens to come about a little bit later, then that's cool. I've always wanted a character that like love was not their first thing they're trying to get, and I feel like that's Holden, and that makes me happy. Even though he was on a show to find love, it's cool. Also, just something I thought about, going back to when I said I feel like he's like extremely lonely. he is the most distant, I feel, of all the contestants in the house that we play with. Like, Violet and Claire have a relationship. Emily and Claire, they've, met up a few times. Ken and Paolo, they've been around each other sometimes. Paolo calls Violet at moments in time. We've seen the others out and about in the world. Holden we only see when we're at this house. So that makes me sad. I really do have a soft spot for the man now. If you are an OG Holden stan, then listen, I'm with you retroactively. I see everything that you see. I used to see a piece of cardboard when I look at this man. Now I see a very complex castle. It's tattooed Hogwarts is what I see when I look at Holden now today. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna redeem him. We're gonna bring him back. We're gonna make him look real cute and everything. Okay. And I think that that'll be tons of fun. So I think that's just going to be all that I do. Like I said, I don't really know how long the clip is that I've recapped what happened with Violet and Holden. So this may be a short part. This may be a standard length part. I don't know. But that's that. So if you enjoyed this part, then leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that goody goody. All right. Yay. Bye.